Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as promised, this week is gonna be lit. We're going to have that discussion that I talked about last time. Disclaimer, we do have a little baby right there, so she might make an appearance or we might need to pause in some places to take care of her, but that's fine. Yeah, so this is my husband. His name is
Franklin.
and that's my daughter, Xoxo, or Chubby Bunny, because everybody knows her.
What
on
about the other
YouTube.
name?
Chubby Bunny. Shh, shh, shh. We had a wonderful wedding, you know. We danced, we had fun, and I don't think it dawned on me that I was married until we got to the room where we were supposed to sleep, and I was alone with this guy. And that's when I found out, or just realized, or it dawned on me properly, that I was a married woman.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
But there are events preceding us being in the room.
Of course, how
After the wedding, there are events preceding that. Number one, you remember I think I was too nervous.
Where, when?
After the wedding.
Oh, after the wedding.
After the wedding, I was too nervous.
Yeah, we had a photo shoot, guys.
A night photo shoot.
An evening shoot.
Evening shoot, sorry.
Yeah, and so we said bye to everyone. We danced with some of Frank's friends and got into the car, drove to our...
Shout out to GM.
Yeah, we drove to where we were supposed to sleep, and that's where we were doing our evening shoot, which went really well until until the newlywed groom got a tummy issue.
If I don't looking at it in hindsight, I don't think it was a tummy issue.
It was the nerves.
It was the nerves because it dawned on me. I started sweating and then diarrhea.
Yes.
Yeah, it was bad. So
Yeah.
Even during the shoots.
Even during the shoot, guys. So I was the bride outside the gents, waiting for a groom with the loose motions, and everyone was passing outside the restrooms, telling me congratulations, but where was the groom, you know?
Yes.
So yeah, so that was quite the preparation, you know, setting the mood. Not. Yeah, so for you, it dawned on you after the wedding had ended.
Yes.
That we were married.
Like, what did I get myself into?
And guys, don't wonder why we seem to have been a little unprepared for the wedding night. It's obviously because we were both
Pure. Pure, yes.
we were both totally zero experienced when it comes to matters sex. Yeah.
That took a long while to say.
Yeah, so it wasn't because there was something we were fearing because of each other. It had nothing to do with us as individuals, but it had everything to do with the new space that our relationship was was expected to just suddenly jump into and be comfortable in.
That's true.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. So you know we're living in the information age, yeah? And there's a lot of information around there. Months and a year preceding to the wedding, you have worked with your best couple, gotten advice. She got an advice from her
Bridal shower peeps.
exactly, from her mother. Yeah, from my mother. And I've gotten advice from, you know, people's. And you were just bombarded with a lot of info.
Which is good.
Which is good.
It's good.
But up until that moment, when the rubber meets the road, I wish people could refer.
Yeah.
But what information is actually applicable to us or individually and then collectively at
Yeah.
that particular time.
Yeah, at that particular moment,
Exactly.
when the rubber is meeting the road.
Yes.
Because I think that's what we're aiming to try and help. No, just probably prepare. And this video, guys, is not for people who are wanting to have sex with their boyfriends or girlfriends. It's purely for people who are waiting to be married,
Wanting to do it right.
Two, people who are already married and they're in that first phase where they are wondering why things are not going the way they were supposed to
go,
yeah. So we are hoping that in sharing our overcoming story, that people might find healing, and that people who are not yet married, who end up being married and then they find that the wedding night is not the wedding night, they won't feel like they're alone, or they won't feel abnormal, because yeah. So we get to the room, guys, and the whole thing plays out as it should,
Yes,
we
that.
get comfortable, we are happy, we talk about how we can't believe we are married,
Yes. I drink some coffee.
He takes some coffee.
I don't like coffee, by the way.
But he does it because nerves,
But she proposes to take a shower.
Yeah.
And she takes 1 hour.
No, I didn't take an hour. I had heavy makeup on, so I needed time also to take that out and to wonder if I can still keep the lashes,
What I was thinking is she should just remain there so that I can take a nap.
So we do the shower thing, we're rested, we're changed, we're relaxed, and we just sit and start to talk, and we actually make a collective decision to rest it out,
Yes.
No pressure, let's just rest. We're both tired, not just from the wedding day, but from just
The planning.
We just needed to settle things down in our heads and rest it out. This sex thing is here now, legally and forever, until death do us part. There's no pressure,
Yes.
And so we did we pray? We did pray.
Yes,
we
we
thanked
did.
God for a successful day. We were really happy. Just finding out the way I'd left my phone. We were having a normal night, normal conversation, because we were friends. We're still friends. There was no awkwardness whatsoever. But then we get into bed. We're tucked in. We are out. We are sleeping. And then we're not sleeping anymore. We're not sleeping anymore, and we try to have sex, guys, because we are married, and it's okay, and it's a good thing, But then it doesn't work out the way we thought it should have worked out. In fact, no, it just didn't work out at all.
And at that particular moment, the words of my best man came up. And they say, cover your spouse. Yeah, there's a tendency of your spouse taking the blame. Even I would have taken the blame, but it was not the time for that, or the space. So cover your spouse.
It wasn't time to do blame game.
Yeah, exactly. So cover your spouse. It will be okay. We had asked for an early checkout the next day. No, we had asked for
a late checkout.
But we decided to go early.
Yeah, because guys, we thought we would be tired. But we weren't, because nothing happened. Yeah, and there was a lot of pressure. Even that night, I remember feeling quite confused.
Yeah.
Because I wondered, I know the biology of this thing. Why doesn't it feel easy,
Yeah.
And I remember Googling, what could be wrong? What was I doing wrong? And it was strange, but because we were friends and because we also believers in Christ Jesus, we didn't stress too much about it. We slept, woke up, went, had breakfast, and
very good breakfast, by the way.
very good breakfast, and we talked and we were happy. We packed up ready to leave for our honeymoon, and that was that. That was our grand wedding night. Which went completely opposite to what we had expected. At least what I had expected. I don't know what was your expectation.
I think my expectations were that it will not be a walk in the park.
The first night?
Yeah. From what I had talked with the men, it will not be a walk in the park. But it should be honoring God in all aspects. And then they were very, very categorical in instilling one line. And the line is, it gets better. So at that particular time, I was at peace. Because we had our whole life ahead of us. So it was not about when, it was not about if, it was about when. So,
yeah. Okay, that's good for you. See, the advice I got from women was to prepare for the night of my life. It was gonna be fireworks, hail,
Diwali.
Diwali.
What did you expect?
I expected seamlessness. I expected easy.
Okay.
I also expected like the normal. Like at that time, the only way I could define normal was that it just happens,
Yeah.
I didn't know that people have unique normals and that it's okay to have a unique normal.
Yeah.
And considering I'd waited, I felt like God should reward me, with a wonderful first time experience, So when that happened, I felt betrayed.
By God?
By God.
Wow.
I felt hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was how we felt for the next couple of weeks.
No, I think exactly a month.
No, it was 3 weeks.
A month.
It was 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Okay.
It was 3 weeks. Maybe that last week Frank was still feeling like but it was exactly 3 weeks before us guys were able to say we've consummated our marriage. 3 whole weeks, gang. 3 whole weeks. We had waited, So yeah, I don't know. Did you have any kind of negative feelings towards God? No.
You know me as a patient dude.
I do know you as a patient person.
Exactly. So
what negativity did you have at that time? Was it all positive? I'd been warned that it shouldn't be easy, so I'm good.
I was like, it will happen when it will happen. I was content. I was surrendered to God at that particular time, by the way. I was like, it will happen. We walked pure all up until this time. Why will God let us down now?
Guys, it's a big deal.
Yeah, so it will happen. So I think when you're learning patience, you just don't pray to God, I want patience. You're presented with a circumstance where you can exercise that patience. And this was one of them. Yeah? When it actually happened and we are content with how far we have come, the sigh of relief always was there.
Like, oh God, thank God.
At that particular time, during the 3 weeks, as she says, to me it's 4, a month or so, during those weeks, I was just looking at how God was holding our hand. Yeah? Because the assumptions from maybe friends and family that it has been 3 whole weeks. Yeah. So
these guys must be
exactly. So,
yeah, God also knew, guys, and Frank got a whole month off. Yeah. He needed it.
To me, in hindsight, patience. Everything you go through, you learn something. we should never take for granted the lessons that we learn through experiences. Yeah, it can be the same experience, but I'm learning something, she's learning something. When we come together, poof! I don't use the word magic because I don't believe in magic, but yeah, it's something good.
So part of the things that we did to just help carry us along through that season, while we came to terms that sex was going to be a journey for us and not automatic, while we came to terms with the fact that we were going to have to learn to enjoy each other in that way, and it wasn't just going to be some type of automatic activity like you're lied to in the movies. And even for people who it happens on the wedding night, I kid you not, it does not happen the way it happens in the movies. Clothes don't just slide off you like that, and you do not wake up in the morning looking like this.
Or a trail of destruction.
Yeah, you don't leave a trail of destruction happily, That's not a reality. Anywho, that being said, there are things that we did, and one of them was calling our best couple.
Yes.
And Frank did the honors because I wouldn't let my pride get to that point. I was like, no, let's keep it on the hush.
So the man talked to me, and the lady talked to her.
And then they talked to both of us on loudspeaker and prayed with us.
Yes.
And encouraged us. So that helped us a lot. The comfort that it comes with not having a secret, because once we shared, it was no longer a secret. It was something that we were receiving support,
Yes.
And people were praying with us, and they were encouraging us. They even made us laugh about it. They gave us a few tips, of just because you can't do the deed, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy each other in different ways.
That's true.
You just as you grow towards that space together. And one of the things that I loved was being told that we should play worship music while we...
How great is
Yeah.
our God.
Yeah, just being there together in that space,
Yep.
worshiping God, even if not consciously, even as we did other things. Oh, guys, to not pressure ourselves, even by remembering who was the God of our sex life, So can you keep quiet? Yeah, so remembering who is the God of our sex life and our entire lives. Because there's a tendency for people also, especially if you're facing a crisis, to put the crisis above everything else and even above God subconsciously. I really advocate for realness and authenticity.
In the premarital counseling.
In the premarital counseling, and even after with people, If somebody asks you how you're doing, especially in that area, and you've been married a month and it's not worked out, don't keep quiet. This person might have your solution,
Yeah, but talk to them also who
it is. It's not everybody.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing that we aimed to do with the video was to encourage people who are going through a challenge in their sex life.
First of all, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yes.
Nothing whatsoever. You think you're the first one? Trust me. Kuna watu wamenyamaza around.
Yeah.
Number 2 is to seek help at the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't call your single girl or your... it doesn't work like that. Yeah. And that spiritual covering has to be there.
Yes. The other thing I would say is that you need to be ready to be vulnerable. I had attached so much shame to the whole situation. If I wasn't married to a sober-minded person, I probably would not have called anyone.
Whoa. You heard that? Sober-minded person.
I wouldn't have called anyone.
We hope this video has been impactful.
Yeah.
It took a lot of work.
It took a lot of thought. Yeah, and work.
And a lot of time.
And we're thankful, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, to share, to subscribe, and to stay encouraged and to keep it on the real. Bye.